Hello guys, welcome back to my channel. On today's tutorial, I will demonstrate how to cut and sew a loose-fitting female pants. Hi, my name is Ayo and welcome to 011 Clothings Tutorials. On this channel, I upload DIYs, pattern drafting and sewing tutorials. If you haven't subscribed yet, kindly do so. And do not forget to turn on the notification bell so that you'll be notified whenever I upload a new video. So now, let's get right into the tutorial. Thank you! I'll be working with the following items: pattern paper. Ideally, a pencil should be used to draft a pattern, but for tutorial purpose, I'll be making use of this black marker pen, rulers and curves, pins, tracing wheel, tape measure, paper scissors. These are the measurements that I will be working with. So I have here this long pattern paper, and I'm going to draft the loose fitting pants on this pattern paper. But note that you can also do the drafting directly on your fabric. I've already drawn a margin of 3 inches at the top and on the left hand side of the pattern paper. What I will do now is to divide my hip circumference measurement by 4. And this is equal to 43 inches divided by 4, and this gave me 10.75 inches. So I'll go ahead to measure and mark 10.75 inches all the way down to the end of the paper like this. Then I will square a line vertically downwards like this. My waist to hips measurement is 9 inches. So I will go ahead to measure and mark 9 inches from the upper starting line like this. I will square a horizontal line across like this. And this line is the hip line. Next, I will calculate the crotch depth. The crotch depth is also known as the body rise. To do this, I will divide my hip circumference measurement by 4 plus additional 1 inch for ease, and this is equal to 43 inches divided by 4 plus 1 inch, and this is equal to 11.75 inches. So I'll go ahead to measure and mark 11.75 inches from the starting line downwards like this. And I will square a horizontal line across like this. And this line is the crotch line, also known as the body rise. For the tie, I will measure and mark 1.5 inches away from the crotch line. Then I will square a horizontal line across like this. This line is the tie line. My waist to knee measurement is 21 inches. So I will measure and mark 21 inches from the starting line downwards like this. I will square a horizontal line across. This line is the knee line. The full length of the trousers is 43 inches. I will now go ahead to measure and mark 43 inches from the starting line like this. I will square a horizontal line across. Next, I will add a hemming allowance of 2 inches to the lower part of the pattern like this. I will also square a line across like this. This is the hem and this is the hemming allowance. At the upper part of the pattern, I will add 2.5 inches to the pattern, and this 2.5 inches will be for the elastic casing. You can use 1.5 inches or 2 inches for yours if you don't want your elastic casing to be as big as mine. So this is the elastic casing. So the width that I have from here to here is my hip circumference divided by 4, and I have this all the way down to the hem. This upper starting line is the waistline. What we have at the waistline and at the hip line is the hip circumference measurement divided by 4. So I will leave the waist and the hips as it is, and I will use elastic at the waistline. So the hip circumference measurement divided by 4 measurements at the waistline is okay for the waistline as well, because we'll be inserting elastic to the waistline. To determine the width of the crotch, I will simply divide my around thigh measurement by 2, and this is equal to 26 inches divided by 2, and this is equal to 13 inches. So I will go ahead to measure and mark 13 inches like this on the crotch line. I will extend the crotch line outwards like this. On the thigh line, this is the thigh line. On the thigh line, I will also go ahead to measure and mark the same 13 inches like this. At this junction, on the crotch line, I will measure and mark 1 inch like this. I will now use the 1 inch as a guide to curve the crotch area like this. At the knee and also at the hem, I will also measure and mark the same 13 inches, just like I did at the crotch and at the thigh lines. I will square a vertical line downwards like this. So we have the same value of 13 inches at the crotch, at the thighs, knees and hem. And this is what makes the pants a loose fitting one. I will now go ahead and cut out the front pattern of the pants. So I have here another pattern paper. I will place the front directly on top of it like this, and I will secure the two pieces together with my pins. I will extend the back crotch line by 3.5 inches like this. So I will measure and mark the 3.5 inches. I will extend the knee line, the front knee line by 2 inches like this. At the hem, I will also extend the hem by 2 inches also. I will also use 2 inches at the waist and also at the hip lines. I will now go ahead and draw out the extensions like this. At the tip of the crotch line, I will come down by half an inch like this. From the end of the crotch extension, I will go in by 2 inches. I will square out the hip line extension like this. I will now connect these 3 points together like this with my curve. I will now square it upwards to the waistline. I do not like the shape of the curve, so I will correct it and make it more even like this using my curve. I will now clean off the initial curve using my Tipex like this. I will now go ahead and connect the crotch extension to the knee extension like this using my hip curve. Then I will use my ruler to connect it straight down to the hem of the pants. I will now cut out the back pattern for the pants. And this is what the back pattern of the pants looks like. Next, I will draft the side pockets. I will draw a horizontal line 1 inch away from the upper edge of the paper like this. And this is the starting line. I will draw another starting line vertically 1 inch away from the left side of the paper like this. I will measure and mark 13 inches for the length of the pocket. And for the width of the pocket, I will measure and mark 6.5 inches. Note that this measurement includes the seam allowance for the pocket. I will now connect the points together to form a rectangle. I will measure and mark 6.5 inches for the length of the pocket opening like this. At this corner, I will measure and mark 2 inches like this. At this corner, I will measure and mark 1 inch. At this corner, I will measure and mark 1 inch also. I will now go ahead and connect all the points together like this using my freehand. I will now cut it out. This pattern is for the side pockets, and I'm going to cut out 4 pieces of this on my fabric. This is the fabric that I will use to make the pants. This is a soft, lightweight fabric similar to chiffon, but it is thicker than chiffon and it is not transparent. So I have already folded the fabric into 2 and I have pinned the back pattern to the fabric. I used 1/2 inch seam allowance all through, except for the upper part and the hem where I did not add any seam allowance because I have already added the elastic casing allowance and the hemming allowance to the pattern. So I will go ahead and cut out the back pieces like this. This is the front. I have also added 1/2 inch seam allowance all through, except for the upper part and the hem. I will now go ahead and cut out the front pieces. I will also go ahead and cut out the side pocket pieces. I cut 4 pieces since the fabric was already folded into 4 layers. I did not add any seam allowance because the sewing allowance has been included in the pattern. So these are the 4 pocket pieces and I've already notched the points where the pocket opening should end. Two pieces are the back pieces, so the right sides are together. I will go ahead and stitch the 2 pieces from the waistline down to the crotch using 1/2 inch sewing allowance. These 2 pieces are the front pieces for the pants. So with the right sides together, I will go ahead and stitch the 2 pieces together from the waistline down to the crotch using 1/2 inch sewing allowance. So now I have gone ahead to do the stitching for both the back and the front pieces. So from the upper line of the pants of the front and back pieces, I will measure and mark 3.5 inches at the sides of the front and back pieces. Using my scissors, I will notch the 3.5 inch point like this for both the front and the back pieces. I used 3.5 inches because I want the side pockets to start 1 inch away from the waistline. The 2.5 inches is the elastic casing. I will now go ahead and pin the 4 side pocket pieces to the sides of the front and back pieces, starting from the point, the 3.5 inch point that was notched on the trousers, down to where the pocket opening ends on the pocket pieces, which I've already notched also. Once I'm done pinning, I will take it to my sewing machine and I will stitch all the 4 pocket pieces to the sides of the front and back pieces using 1/2 inch sewing allowance. So now the stitching has been done. As you can see, I have stitched the 4 pocket pieces to the sides of the front and back pieces. So with the right sides together, I will go ahead and join the side seam of the front and back pieces together like this, using 1/2 inch sewing allowance all the way from the waist down to the hem. I will do the same thing for this other side as well. So now the stitching has been done, as you can see, and this is the pocket. This is the side pocket, as you can see. I will now go ahead and turn the pants to the wrong side like this. I will make sure that the front and back crotch seam lines match up. I will secure the 2 seam lines in place with my pin. Then I'll go ahead and stitch the 2 pieces together using 1/2 inch sewing allowance. What I'm doing now is sewing the inseam of the pants together. Right sides are together. So now the stitching has been done, as you can see. I've stitched the inseam of the pants together. As for the upper part of the pants, I have already fused interfacing to the wrong side of the elastic casing area. I did this because the fabric is lightweight. I've also already pressed the elastic casing in place. I will now go ahead and stitch the elastic casing all around. Then I will insert this 1 inch wide elastic to the elastic casing of the pants. So now that has been done, I have fixed the elastic to the elastic casing of the pants, as you can see. I have also gone ahead to hem the lower part of the pants. So that's it, guys, we are done. If you find this video helpful, do not forget to give it a thumbs up, drop a comment down below, share this video with your friends who are interested in sewing, and do not forget to subscribe to my YouTube channel if you haven't done so already. See you in my next tutorial. Bye, and thank you so much for watching.